Aaron, first thing first, how is the gaffer? I believe you've got an update for us.
A bit of a negative update really. So the manager has been admitted back into hospital yesterday. He's been bad since the middle of last week. Speaking to him, I could tell with his breathing and his coughing, he was quite bad, and he's been admitted yesterday to A&E in the morning and back onto the ward in Bristol with pneumonia. So it's obviously caused by the COVID-19, but it's just obviously such bad news because he's the type of bloke to not miss a day's work, and for him to have been off all this time and feel like he's getting back and have some time at home with his wife and stuff, to then get this other setback. But I know how strong he is, I know how tough he is. He'll deal with it no problem, but it's just another case of antibiotics and drips and probably another week in hospital. So it's just I just feel really gutted for him, to be honest, because I know from all my time at Bristol City with him, never takes a day off. The whole time he came to Shrewsbury down there on his own from Bristol, he was in on the Sundays, the Wednesdays, when all the boys were away trying to improve. So the fact that he's had to have so much time off through no fault of his own, it'll just be killing him really to not be here. And just when it happened a couple of times in hospital as well, with just as he was getting somewhere, he kept getting these kickbacks and knockbacks all the time. So just hearing that yesterday was just a bit of a blow really, but it's something that he's going to have to deal with in this illness that he's had really. So yeah, I've just let all the boys know now. So yes, we're all supporting him and just wishing him back here, and he'll be fighting it no problem, and he'll be fine to get through it. It's just another setback and something that's just so frustrating for him to be end up back in hospital obviously.
And like you mentioned, he is a really strong guy, so it's a bit of a strange one really.
Yeah, he's one of the toughest guys I know, to be honest, in every aspect of life. So for him, he's never even had a cold. I've never known him have any sniffles, even as so. And he wouldn't go into hospital easy. He'd be very reluctant to go in hospital. I know even the first time round he was not wanting to. So for him to be going back to hospital again after how hard he fought to get out of there, obviously it would have been drastic for him to do it. But obviously he's in the best place. He does need the antibiotics to get rid of the pneumonia, so it's the best place for him for now. But we'll be lucky, and he'll be looking to get out as soon as possible obviously and get back to what he loves doing.
I'm sure all the lads have wished him well, and I think we're all confident that he's going to be fine and he's going to be straight back out as soon as he can be.
Yeah, like I say, he will be fine. It's pneumonia, they've got it, and they've got the drips and everything, the antibiotics are in already, and you are susceptible to pneumonia when you've had the COVID, and the injections that you have to have, it makes you more susceptible to it. So it is something the doctor's aware of. It's not a surprise, but it's just another disappointment for the gaffer, and how hard he's been working to be back here with the boys, how much he's missing the boys to be back doing what he loves doing every day. It's just, we're all just gutted for him really, because obviously we're trying to continue everything for the gaffer, and the amount of detail he puts in, like I've said before, and we're telling him to just relax and get better. He doesn't need to do as much as he's doing, but it's hard to tell someone who's such a workaholic those things. It's hard to tell him not to work hard, because his health is so important now, and we just need to get that right. And it's just so frustrating for him really, because like you say, he's a really tough, fit guy. He's always on the bike, always in the gym. He's one of the strongest guys I know. So yeah, it's just so annoying really.
I'm sure he's still been looking at the opposition despite his situation. So what kind of team are we expecting against AFC Wimbledon?
Yeah, they're a strong team. They've got a good togetherness. I've watched them, and they've done all right under the new manager. So the manager's still been in contact with me, even though that happened yesterday. He's still been in contact on the phone a few times about Tuesday, which is typical him really, workaholic. So yeah, we've been looking at AFC Wimbledon as we would do any team, and all putting the work in over the weekend since the game on Saturday. So yeah, we'll be preparing the same way.
Are you expecting a really tough game from them, considering where they are in the table? They always have a fight about them, don't they, teams that are in that situation?
Yeah, they do, and obviously we'll have to be ready for that, and obviously we're looking to bounce back from our result on Saturday as well, so we need to be firing all cylinders. And yeah, but like you say, they fight for each other, and they were unlucky on Saturday, even though the scoreline doesn't reflect that. So
is that something the lads have emphasised within themselves? They want to start another positive run, because we've shown we can do it.
yeah, whenever we've been beaten in the past, we always bounce back, and that's what we'll be looking to do again.
And a game so soon, how pleasing is that for you guys?
Yeah, it's always good to get back out on the field and put things right, and obviously Saturday it just seemed like we couldn't get going really, and we did look a bit flat, to be honest, for the first time, which I've seen since I've been here. And I said that to the lads, and I didn't mean that in a way that where they'd let me down or anything like that. It was just the first time I thought, oh, we're not really at it, and maybe it was a bit of fatigue, maybe they were a bit tired, and it is obviously relentless at the moment, the league, that it's Saturday, Tuesday every week, so it just looked to be one of those days.
Their striker Joe Pickett's got 13 league goals. What kind of player is he, and what other threats have they got within their squad that we need to keep a keen eye out for?
Yeah, he scores goals every season, to be honest, so he's someone we'll have to watch out for. I think every time we play against these different teams each week, there's danger men who we need to try and look after, so we'll be looking to do that against AFC tomorrow.
And I believe you've got an update on Donald Love for us.
Yeah, so Donald's had a scan which has come back. It's going to be 4 weeks. It depends on how it settles down over the first week or two. It's a little bit cryptic, to be honest. It's a strange one, but it's better news than we thought at first. They thought it could be, I'm trying to remember, I think it was looking at 6 weeks to start with, but it could be less depending on how much it settles down on the first week. So hopefully 4.
Just to clarify, it is his groin, isn't it?
Yeah, it was his groin injury, yeah, and we're obviously gutted for Donald because he'd been in the team doing well. He set up a goal that night that he got injured, so yeah, wishing him back soon.
And the last one from me, how are the longer term injury lads coming on? I see Yaron Pierre and Brad Walker working away, trying to get back fit.
Yeah, both working really hard with the physios, and Brad's been outside a lot recently and starting to do a bit of tackling and pinging the ball around, so he's getting closer, which is good. And Aaron's obviously improving every day, starting to do more strength work, and Aaron's obviously a little bit long term than Brad at the moment. So yeah, both coming on nicely.
Thank you.